And digging in for San Francisco, Travis d'Arnaud. Inside.
Nope.
And the home opener is underway.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Wastes no time there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Logan O'Hoppe stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Hey-ha!
Swings through that one for strike two.
1-2 is the count.
The runner at second with one away. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now it's going to be Rhys Hines. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that. Back here in Baltimore, and into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley. Right there.
Man at second. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2's the count. 2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. And it remains 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Count's full.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. So up next, Jordan Westburg. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one fouled off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. On to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Kyle Manzardo now at the plate. That one pushed to the left and foul. Still only one out here in the inning. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Out towards left center. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Two outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds digs in now. Just
that missed. That's the ball.
He's given up a couple of runs, but
one ball,
the pitch
no
count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Two outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
3-1.
And a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back now at Oriole Park. All set for the start of the inning. And now Tyler Fitzgerald. Crochet back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Eli White. And that's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Fitzgerald leads off second with nobody out. Makes the catch. One down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game. Runner on at first with one gone. And up next for the Giants, Denzel Clark.
What you got?
And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. O'Neill on his horse. And there's two away. And here's the rookie center fielder, We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris,
that's a ball.
it's the defensive side that I think
1-0.
the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases. And he...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back to Baltimore alongside former Oriole Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. These fans are excited for another season, Singy, and the O's have reached the postseason in back-to-back years, but came up short both times.
Is the third time a charm, Boog?
I don't know. They certainly hope so, but goal number one is to win the division and avoid that wild card altogether.
1-1. That missed. That's a ball.
Close,
No,
but
that
call
missed.
the
That's a
ball.
ball.
And now 3 balls
3-1.
and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Yoan Moncada. Slides for the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Jorge Mateo now. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Mateo, 29 years old, and usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield.
I always see second basemen as being pretty versatile guys you can move around, and so for him to be out in the outfield today doesn't surprise me at all.
Next pitch inside, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. Top half of the third inning, and now the DH, Travis d'Arnaud. And that one fouled off. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Westberg makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Goldie in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering upstairs.
That's a ball.
And that chance handled. Sends it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Logan O'Hoppe, the next Giant to hit. Back there. And that is gone. And this game is tied. It's 2-2. Here's the third baseman, Rhys Hines. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Foul ball there.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 down, nobody on. O'Neill makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third, and into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. That one fouled off. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball. Outside.
Misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 3.
Full count.
That one misses.
Ball 4. Take
so
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holiday. Little chopper rolls foul. Tied up here in the early going. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hit in the air, left field. One away. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. He's already homered in this game. Grounder might be 2. Here's Lawler for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. There's the strike.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Two now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Eli White. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
No
He's been
balls,
incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic
base.
double. 1 out, runner at second. Lawler will hit next.
Foul ball.
Here comes the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position, Denzel Clark, the next Giant to hit. And that is out of play. White on at second with 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Back here in Baltimore, bottom 4, and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. First offering, and it just misses. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
In the dirt, blocked.
0-1.
Well done behind the dish. Nobody out, runner at first. And ball
No,
one.
that's inside.
The flip to second on to Goldschmidt. That's two. Brian Reynolds here. Just missed.
Ball. 1-0. Ball outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs.
Outside. That's a ball.
That one ripped, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside,
no,
and that is ball 4.
Runner, take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
That's inside. That's a ball.
That one
No, that's
outside.
out.
3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Righty delivers. So now 2
Ball
on
4. Runner, take your
and
base.
2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. And fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Gone. A shot to the opposite field. And they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 5-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lawler tossed to first. That's the 3rd out. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the center fielder, number 22. Crochet back to work. And there's the strike. Chris, you played here in 2002.
0-1.
What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. Dive, and he's got it. From his backside, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Goldie in his 14th season, 37 years young. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2009. d'Arnaud leads off first with 1 away. Good eye in that spot.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
That was a really nice at bat. Made him work pretty hard out there on the mound. That was the 11th pitch he saw. Pretty remarkable when you can stay locked in for that long a time and still come away with a knock.
2 on, 1 out. Late on that fastball.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
That's foul.
That one drifts inside.
Missed.
That's back. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Rhys Hines. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
0-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. To third, Hines. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup, Jackson Holliday, the next to hit. Outside, and that is ball 1. Almost got him.
2-0. Hee-haw.
1 out, bases empty.
2-1's the count.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
That's hard hit on the line. White makes the grab, 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Kelly stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Clark hauls it in to end the inning. Top 6, and digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that
0-2.
time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Eli White. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
Cowser drifts towards it. He's got it. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Jordan Lawler, the next Giant to hit. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
So now 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Moncada throws across the diamond, and that is the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now at the plate, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run.
Oh, he's
not in
safe.
time. An infield knock to start the inning. And the batter now, Kyle Manzardo. 0 for 2 in this one. A new pitcher in the game, Brian Hudson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Brian Reynolds, the next to hit for the Orioles. He is struck out, and he is walked. And there's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Man at first, 1 away. That's off the inside corner.
Ball.
And the count 1-2.
Ball.
Inside,
Ball.
just missed.
We got a full count.
Runner takes off. That's a good
Ball
at-bat
4.
right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. That one
Ball,
misses.
outside.
That's 5 straight.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2.
No,
get out of
that's
this.
out.
And another ball. Westburg over at second. Reynolds over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's outside. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And they're all loaded
That's
up.
ball 4. Take your base.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Moncada
Ball, that's
up for the 3rd
outside.
time here. Watches that one miss. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is full. To short, could be 2. Slings to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Calvin Fauché will take over here.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runner.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's now a 6-run lead. To first, and he scrambles back safely. Took a big turn there. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And that one just missed off the outside edge. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the catch, and that is that. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
And now the center fielder. And that's down, a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter. Nolan Gorman, runner on first with 1 down for him. Fastball for a strike. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
That
got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Going back on this one.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Now, here is Logan O'Hoppe. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And that misses. And 1-1.
1-1.
That's a little bit low. Mateo on his horse. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday. Over to Goldie. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Now the Orioles catcher, Carson Kelly. A sliding stop. Throw to the pitcher. And that's a great play for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. He swings and fouls one off. And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Ball.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone. And the count now even up.
2-2.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Rhys Hines. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Handles, throws to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Fitzgerald now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Moncada fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And up next for San Francisco, Eli White. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on.
Gets it to first, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. So they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that's a little high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
1-2's the count.
And the count 1-2. And that
just
misses.
Missed. That's a ball.
Next one misses,
ball.
and the count's full.
Count is full.
That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And first offering is fouled off. Manzardo on at first, nobody out. And that's off the outside edge. 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that
1
velocity.
ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone
Full
with 2
count.
strikes here. I love it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Noda batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Chapman, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Here is Moncada. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Hayden Birdsong.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
In the air, right field. Clark makes the play. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. So digging in, Jorge Mateo.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That's inside.
Just
ball.
missed. There's a swing and a miss. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's outside.
Ball.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Just misses with that one.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you.
Now this one gets through. 1 run is in. Caught up now trying to get to third. The relay, there's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. We go to the 9th, and digging in for San Francisco, Denzel Clark. Yates back to work.
Yeehaw!
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Ball.
And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double. Here's the center fielder. There's a strike. Clark at second with nobody out. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's Nolan Gorman. Doubled his first time. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Giants down to their final out. Here is Goldschmidt. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Foul ball. Man at second. That just misses. And that's ball 2.
2-1.
That's inside.
That's a ball.
So now 2 on
ball 4.
and
Take
2
your base.
outs. Now here is Logan O'Hoppe. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles slug their way to a win in this one. 9-3 your final here in this one as the Orioles win this one